What was I gonna say? Another day, another sleigh. All right, folks, we are going to another gym. This is the third gym I'm trying in New York City. It is SoulCycle. What's annoying about this is that I have cycle shoes in my storage unit back in Kansas City, and of course, I did not think to bring them. I've always really liked cycling. However, I'm a little nervous if this is gonna be one of those cycle classes that has a bunch of choreography, because I'm not that good at dancing. Like, I can't really like all these things where you're like boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna figure it out. It is only like half a mile away. It's in the Upper East Side, so we're gonna walk there, get a few steps in before I go, and see if this might be a gym home for me. I didn't realize that SoulCycle started in Manhattan, and it looks like they have about 15 locations all across the city. The studio was very busy, but it was very clean. They have full bathrooms, full showers, water, whatever you need, they've got it. Here is the bike that we used. If you do need to rent shoes, it's $4. However, it was my first class, so she gave them to me for free. Here's a look at the room. I wanna say at least 50 cycle bikes were in here, maybe 4 spots open. This was mid-morning on a Tuesday. And sorry, I don't record during class. I'm just trying to be mindful of other people's experience. That was a very challenging workout. I think I'm completely soaked. I burned about 450 calories, so a really good like cardio workout. If you are new to fitness, I feel like this class would be very intimidating. However, if you've been doing cycle before or you are not new to group fitness, then this would be a perfect place for you. As you can see, the amount of sweat. But let's talk about it, SoulCycle review. Starting from the top, when I went in there, the girl at the front desk was super kind. She got me shoes, everything situated. She showed me exactly where I was gonna be in class. And then I sat there. I could not believe how many people were packed into this class. I mean, it's honestly, as someone who has taught group fitness for a long time, that's so exciting to see so many people just passionate about being there. She did tell me that someone was going to come in and help me set up my bike and get situated. That didn't happen. I walked into the class with a lot of other people, and then I would say class kind of started within a couple minutes. I was so freaked out about getting my feet in the actual clips because they were different clips than what I had used previously at another gym. So I was panicked, finally got my feet in the clips, and maybe class started within like 15 seconds after that. So I was like right on time. I don't know what their protocol is, you know? I don't know what the instructors are taught to do or what they're not taught to do. That's just something that I always tried to do in group fitness, was make sure that I spoke to each person who was new, make sure they understood the equipment, understood what's to come. But again, class is not all about me. The class itself was freaking hard in a good way. You could have done it as reserved as you wanted, modified as you wanted, or you could have gone completely in. I, the entire time, was just looking around me at people, trying to kind of mimic what they were doing. There were times that I had to slow down, times that I couldn't keep up with the cadence and the pace, and I just took it slow. It's a dark room. Nobody cares what you're doing. Nobody's looking at you. Everybody's very focused on their own workout. Energy was really good. People were bought into it. People were hooting and hollering and having a good time. The music was great. So energy was 10 out of 10. Yeah, I didn't know any of the choreo, but she did mention that you can come back and we want you to learn the choreo so you can keep doing it. And that's why they weren't like teaching it, is because the goal and initiative is to get you to come back and continue to learn more of the choreo. So when you come in, you know what you're doing. So for me, I would probably give it a 7 out of 10. If you want a good cardio workout where you get in and out and get a great sweat in, this is the place for you. I did kind of feel like a dime a dozen there, and again, it's not about me. I understand they're trying to cycle in a bunch of different people. They seem to have a really good community. I would assume you would need to come back more than once to start to build that community, but there was just no personal touch. I'll definitely take another class to get a really good sweat in. Let me know where I should go next.